Excellent there. Really, really good. To me, it's a little bit of a sloppy turn. If I'm turning to this fence, I want to kind of cleanly be kind of coming here and then there, and you just were a little bit outside like this standard. That's fine. But you almost kind of, I think having this turn late helps you.
Yeah.
Right? By swinging wide and getting kind of straight but not really straight for too long, she locks on, and you got about here, and you'll see it on the video, you kind of lean back to create the balance instead of trying to reshape her here. Does that make sense? And then as a result, you meet the fence fine, but you're a little behind the motion. She taps on the rail lightly behind, and it's something that didn't have to happen. And it starts a little bit in the turn.
Yeah.
And just being, I think, because this was so good. I'm like, she's a little toe tossy in her canter, but you were so consistent in that upbeat tempo. She just passed the ground, jumps the fence really, really well, right? So don't change that. But it's a little bit, that's, I think, the sweet spot of your turn is come out of the turn 3, maybe 4 strides, and the fence is there. Any longer, she kind of locks on a little bit. You then get a little bit against it. Any shorter, and sometimes she gets surprised.
Right.
But I think you can come off that and just clean this up, Relax finger. Good. Very good. And now, all the way around Oxer again, then that same good turn to the vertical. Good. Just change direction. Give me your Oxer and your vertical one more time off the right. I love the Oxer. Great effort. She seems a little left of center the whole ride in the approach. And so that's, again, just not finishing your turn. But you did stay with your line, and your horse did jump really well. Then you're a little quick to the vertical. That's fine. Look. A little balance, a little breathe, and then you're straight. Good. And walk. Yeah, well done.
I didn't like it. Like, I felt good, and then I moved up the last 3 just so I felt
Yeah, I think ultimately you came a little too organized, maybe overall lost the animation in your horse's step, but the line was cleaner. It was just a little bit more precise, but as a result, maybe took a little bit of the natural feeling of her and the canter away, right? And that's the teeter-totter you're always going to balance. Of course, you want it to be the ride where you can be a little free and loose a little bit about how you go and canter down because she's just on it.
Right.
But if that right now happens a few too many times in a row, then it can kind of come across as being a little aggressive or a little quicker than she needs to be to jump. Where like your Oxer, when you picked up the second time, great. And there was just that calmness through here to get to it that I really love that you just kind of lacked the first time you went off the right foot. And then maybe we fell a little far back from your how you did this, but it's very close, and those are all really subtle changes. It's just keeping the one ride dialed and then